afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Live at 4 on this Tuesday. I don't know about you, but I'm loving this weather.
I am too.
Windows open.
I know. It's been nice to give the AC a break, but summer is coming back.
That's right. Don't get too used to it. We'll get to the weather in a minute. But first, topping our news at 4, it is a good reminder the pandemic is not over, especially for our children. We'll tell you about a new plan to test students statewide.
Plus, a battle over local control, why Republicans want to punish larger cities for how they handle their police departments.
And an alert day has been issued for Thursday. Dana Fulton will tell you what to expect. Coming up, let's take a look outside. Nice day out today.
Nice to see the sun. Not too hot, not too humid.
Perfect. Yeah. We'll get rid of that. Rain chances return. Dana is in the backyard. Enjoy today.
Yes, enjoy today, and then maybe have the umbrella on hand as we look ahead to the next few days. We're going to continue to see the opportunity for some showers building in. Right now we have a few clouds in the sky. Every once in a while the sun really coming through for us. Temperatures close to 70, so not quite as cool as yesterday. Still very comfortable outside with dew points in the 40s. We're at 70 in Madison, 72 in Janesville, and the same goes for Monroe right now with our dew points close to 40 degrees. It feels very comfortable outside, maybe a little more like early September rather than the end of June. But as we look ahead to the next few days, our radar situation going to switch up just a little bit. Right now things are quiet, but tonight we'll see the chance for some showers and thunderstorms to build in. And for tomorrow, planning on another chance for showers and thunderstorms. A little milder outside, will be closer to 80 degrees for afternoon highs tomorrow, and then that alert day added in the forecast as we look ahead to Thursday. Some of those thunderstorms building in late Thursday could pack a little bit of a punch, but we'll take a closer look at that timing in just a little bit. Right now on the roads, we're not seeing any delays for us throughout Dane County. The Beltline, a few slowdown spots, but overall sitting pretty good for us this evening. The same goes for Rock County. From Janesville to the Beltline, 26 minutes, 16 minutes to get from Sauk City to Middleton, and some parade to downtown, a quick 9-minute drive for us this evening. Again, we'll take a closer look at that storm chance timing in just a few minutes.
All right, we'll see you then, Dana. Thank you. First, at 4, a broadly accepted option to say you're indefinitely confined, public drop boxes, and clerks filling out missing information on absentee ballots all helped more people vote during the pandemic. Republicans say they want to make sure none of those things lead to, quote, shenanigans in the future. Today, the Assembly is voting on a host of bills that would limit who can use those options and offer better access to keeping an eye on election security. Democrats say the bills don't help, but rather hurt our election process.
Now they want to use the doubts that they themselves created as the basis for changing state election law. These Republican changes will make our elections less accurate and less secure.
Those should be things that protect everybody, and we have no idea who they vote for. Democrats, Republicans, doesn't really matter. The goal is to make sure at the end of the day that every single person has the chance to vote. Being conducted by the legislature.
All of the bills cleared the GOP-controlled Senate on a party-line vote earlier this year. Governor Evers will likely veto most, if not all, of the bills if the Assembly passes them. A political battle over who should control police funding is playing out in the legislature today.
Republican lawmakers want to punish local governments that decrease funding by cutting their aid and sending it elsewhere. Our Naomi Coles joins us live from the Capitol to explain who is impacted the most. Naomi?
Hundreds of small local governments across Wisconsin have had to cut not just their police budgets, but other agencies across the board in recent years. In its original form, this bill would have targeted them too. Now it's just got the larger cities in its crosshairs. It's a battle over who gets to control local funds for policing, the officials elected to serve towns and cities, or the state lawmakers in the Capitol.
Our local governments are in the best positions to make these decisions.
At the end of the day, that is the single most important function of local governments, and that is public protection.
Lawmakers called out Madison for cutting 4 police officer positions last year and turning down federal funding for 10 more. Now, Madison representatives argue they should be able to, the local officials should be able to control the funding and of how they go about crime prevention in a way that responds best to what the people living in Madison actually want.
Naomi Coles live at the Capitol. Thank you, Naomi. At least one person was injured in a morning rollover crash today that backed up traffic on the eastbound Beltline. Dane County dispatchers say the crash was reported around 9 a.m. on the eastbound Beltline near Stoughton Road. Department of Transportation cameras showed traffic was backed up because of lane closures. All lanes of the Beltline reopened just after 11 a.m. once all vehicles involved were moved to the shoulder.
Officials in Racine County are urging local leaders to increase lifeguards along Lake Michigan. It comes after a second child drowned in the county over the weekend. A third child is fighting for their life.
Anytime we have children that die in our community, it really rocks the emotions of all of us, especially when there's senseless deaths that could have been prevented.
Racine County Sheriff Christopher Schmalling is calling on Racine city leaders to hire more lifeguards and extend their hours at places like North Beach. The sheriff's dive team will also be at North Beach this Saturday to talk with families about water safety and rip currents. Lifeguards currently work from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. DHS is making sure students across the state can take more tests, not to test their knowledge, but to keep them safe and healthy.
Today, the state announced it will help schools test for COVID on site, free of charge, and make sure that kids don't spread the virus in school.
Brady Mallory shows us why the state is preparing. Brady?
Well, the vaccines have been game changers, right? But if you're under the age of 12, you still can't get one. That's why DHS is making testing available for K through 12 students in their schools. The new program connects school districts with testing partners, and school districts will choose the type of testing that works best for them. That includes testing people with symptoms or who have had close contact with a positive case, testing people who attend or participate in school events or activities, routine testing for unvaccinated people, or large-scale testing when there's been an outbreak in the school.
Testing can identify COVID-19 cases early. It provides the information our schools and parents need to keep their students and children safe and to prevent spread in our communities.
The program is voluntary, meaning schools do not have to participate, and it's also free. You can learn more by finding the story on our website, channel3000.com.
Brady, thank you. More than 7 in 10 Americans have received at least one dose of the COVID-19 vaccine, but that's still not enough to hit President Biden's goal. The White House Coronavirus Task Force admitted today that the U.S. will fall short of the president's goal of 70% of all eligible adults vaccinated by the 4th of July. That leg comes as the Delta variant of the virus, first detected in India, is now in nearly all 50 states and responsible for half of U.S. infections. Health officials are concerned it could lead to another spike in cases, especially where vaccinations are low.
The Delta variant is currently the greatest threat in the U.S. to our attempt to eliminate COVID-19.
Health officials are concerned it could lead to another spike in cases while vaccination rates slow across the country. States are using new strategies to get more people protected. In Southern California, 70 McDonald's restaurants are now pop-up vaccination sites. Those who receive a shot will also get a free sandwich. And Walgreens is giving a $25 gift card to every person who receives a shot at participating stores through July 4th. A sweeping plan by Democrats to expand voting rights is expected to fail in the Senate today because it won't have enough support to survive a filibuster. Republicans say the Senate bill federalizes elections which states run. Senate Democrats are set to call a key test vote on a bill to expand voting rights, even though it has little chance of passing. Among other things, the For the People Act would create a national automatic system for registering voters and establishing national standards for mail-in and absentee ballots, but the measure has no Republican support.
Let us have a debate, a real debate. The Republicans should not be afraid to debate this vital issue.
We will put an end to it here in the Senate.
People are turning out to vote in record numbers. This is a solution in search of a problem.
West Virginia Senator Joe Manchin also previously expressed his opposition to the bill, but today said he will support an updated version that includes changes he's proposed. Voting rights has been a key legislative issue for President Biden, who expressed support for the For the People Act.
Members of the White House negotiating team headed to Capitol Hill today to meet with senators on their bipartisan infrastructure proposal. It's a sign that the White House is serious about finding a compromise. Joe Manchin, a key vote, is one of more than 20 senators now backing the $1.2 trillion proposal. The White House says the president is encouraged by the talks, but the two sides are still at odds over how to pay for the plan.
There's a fundamental question right now. Are Republicans, members of Congress, do they believe that rich people should have to pay the taxes they owe? Or should we increase the cost of travelers who are just trying to make it to work?
While bipartisan negotiations continue, Senate Democrats are also working on a second possible path through the budget process known as reconciliation, which would require only a simple majority.
Russian authorities have charged a suspect in the killing of an American woman.
Ian Lee is in London with the mystery surrounding her murder.
Catherine Sero's disappearance sparked a frantic search in Russia. The last anyone heard from the 34-year-old was a text message sent to her mom. In a car with a stranger, I hope I'm not being abducted.
I know that she was terrified in that car.
Her family believes she was kidnapped while hitching a ride. All they could do was watch and wait overseas as search teams looked for her. They found Sero's body in the woods days later, about 250 miles from the capital, and say this man, Alexander Popov, was the stranger driving the car. He went before a judge in Moscow this week, charged with murder. The ex-con's lawyer says Popov confessed to raping and stabbing Sero to death during an argument. Sero moved from California to Russia 2 years ago to study law.
It was very kind, very good, very gentle, and very smart person.
Her family described her as one of a kind.
She was just a brilliant, wonderful person.
The former Marine dreamed of returning to the U.S. to become an immigration lawyer. But now her family is headed to Russia, heartbroken, to bring her home. Ian Lee, CBS News.
Tragic story. Well, last summer, consumer fireworks sales exploded when the pandemic canceled many public 4th of July celebrations.
But this year, shipping issues have sellers worried that supplies will fizzle out. It's a problem being seen nationwide because of the pandemic-related supply chain problems. A shortage of shipping containers in China is slowing down fireworks deliveries from that country. There are additional delays in the U.S. getting products unloaded and then put on trucks. Fireworks have been in high demand since last year when more people celebrated at home.
We're getting multiple calls from dealers throughout the United States, just mom and pop shops that sell fireworks that are looking for fireworks, and I can't sell them anything.
Shops nationwide are reporting price hikes from 10 to 30%, and the problem is expected to continue. Ongoing manufacturing and supply delays could lead to another round of shortages next year.
If it's not one thing,
yes,
it's another. Well, coming up next on Live at 4, Angie Horkin is out on the patio. She's going to be cooking up some great burger recipes just in time for your 4th of July cookout.
You're watching News 3 Now, live at 4.
This isn't your typical runaway bride scene. It's a Nissan sales van ad.
Hurry in for a low $219 per month lease on the 2021 Rogue.
I may have moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis.
Or psoriatic arthritis.
But we are so much more. We're team players and artists.
Designers and do-it-yourselfers. Parents and friends.
If joint pain is getting in the way of who you are, it's time to talk to your doctor about Enbrel. Enbrel helps relieve joint pain and helps stop permanent joint damage.
Plus, Enbrel helps skin get clearer in psoriatic arthritis. Ask your doctor about Enbrel so you can get back to your true self.
Play ball! Enbrel may
lower your ability to fight infections. Serious, sometimes fatal events, including infections, tuberculosis, lymphoma, other cancers, nervous system and blood disorders, and allergic reactions have occurred. Tell your doctor if you've been someplace where fungal infections are common, or if you're prone to infections, have cuts or sores, have had hepatitis B, have been treated for heart failure, or if you have persistent fever, bruising, bleeding, or paleness. Don't start Enbrel if you have an infection like the flu. Visit Enbrel.com to see how your joint damage could progress. Enbrel. Eligible patients may pay as little as $5 per month.
Your heart is at the heart of everything you do. And if you have heart failure, there's a medicine specifically made for heart failure, Entresto. It's a heart failure medicine prescribed by most cardiologists. Entresto is proven superior at helping people stay alive and out of the hospital. Heart failure can change the structure of your heart, so it may not work as well. Entresto helps improve your heart's ability to pump blood to the body. And with a healthier heart, there's no telling where life may take you. Don't take Entresto if pregnant. It can cause harm or death to an unborn baby. Don't take Entresto with an ACE inhibitor or aliskiren, or if you've had angioedema with an ACE or ARB. The most serious side effects are angioedema, low blood pressure, kidney problems, or high blood potassium. Ask your doctor about Entresto for heart failure, and trust your heart to Entresto.
Those brave men and women of our armed forces, generations of them. Why should today's burdens fall back onto them? They were there for us. Now let's be there for them. Your local Wisconsin energy providers and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund are working together to deliver Wisconsin veterans in crisis heat, power, and help staying in their home. But they can't do it alone. Call to donate today.
This isn't your typical runaway bride scene. It's a Nissan sales event ad.
Hurry in for 0% financing for up to 72 months on 13 models.
Welcome back. Something as simple as a haircut can be stressful for those who do not define themselves along traditional gender lines. Barbershops are usually frequented by men, salons by women, and so those who identify as both or neither often feel excluded.
This Pride Month, CBS's Laura Podesta visits a business in Brooklyn, New York that's trying to change the way style and sex are perceived.
Brianne Patrice has not always felt comfortable in a barbershop where a woman getting a buzz cut is not the norm.
My last barbershop, honestly, truly, was predominantly straight men.
Patrice, who identifies as sexually fluid, says at camera-ready cuts in Brooklyn, New York, she can be herself.
I didn't feel like I had to come in here and like you put on a face or like I wasn't going to be accepted in any kind of way.
It came out of the frustrations and needs of my friends.
Owner Kane tells me they were inspired to create a space where clients didn't have to explain why they want to look a certain way. Photos on the wall show a variety of haircuts that aren't specific to any one gender. And barbers definitely won't tell a client how long or short they should chop their strands. Writer and speaker Roxanne Gay gets her edges trimmed by Kane every 3 months.
You've written extensively about gender, sexuality, appearance. To you, is a haircut more than a haircut?
Absolutely, because I think that when you feel good in your body, it allows you to be more confident and it allows you to be more open to the world.
This movement is growing nationwide. A nonprofit group called Strands for Trans pinpoints barbershops throughout the country where trans people can feel welcome.
There's space for you wherever it is that you want to be.
Kane hopes to expand her work by opening a school where barbers will be trained in inclusivity. Laura Podesta, CBS News, Brooklyn, New York.
It was a record-setting day on Wall Street as stocks posted back-to-back sessions of gains. The Dow Industrials added 68 points, closing at 33,945. The NASDAQ was up 111 points for a record-setting close of 14,253. The S&P 500 was up 21. Well, it's officially summertime now here in Wisconsin, and with the 4th of July right around the corner, everybody could use some beef tips.
That's right. We need some grilling tips. Today, Angie Horkin from the Wisconsin Beef Council is on the weather patio. Hi, Angie.
Hi, Angie. Hello.
You're making some burgers today.
This is perfect grilling weather.
Not too hot, not too cold.
It's not too hot.
Not raining.
It's not too cold. It's not raining. We're not getting blown away. It is literally perfect. So yeah, I have two really fun, flavor-packed burger recipes that would be perfect for 4th of July or perfect for any day on the grill here this summer. I want to start with this one here. It's called a Greek burger with a homemade tzatziki sauce, and we're going to stuff a lot of flavor right into the ground beef patty. So I like starting just with ground beef or ground chuck, a higher fat content beef for the grill, especially, you know, if I'm outside grilling on the gas grill or charcoal grill, because you lose a lot of that fat drippings through your grill grates. If you start with a really lean burger, you might want to add an egg and some breadcrumbs just to work as a binder so you have a really good eating experience. Then to my burger, I'm going to add crumbled feta, garlic, herbes de Provence, which is kind of a mixture of dried Greek herbs, kosher salt, and then some crushed red pepper.
Ooh, that's all good stuff.
Well, that's a good combination,
Yeah,
and
so
the feta is a little salty too, which is nice.
It is, and I actually took my store-bought feta and I chunked it up a little bit smaller so it would stay in the patties nice. And then I did toast some brioche buns, used my meat thermometer. I did a 5 minutes aside on the gas grill and got them up to 160 degrees, pulled them off, and then this homemade tzatziki sauce is just plain Greek yogurt.
Now, this is the sauce you get on like a gyro, right?
Correct. But I think that has cucumber in it. This one doesn't. We're going to put the cucumber on top of the sauce. I'm going to add some garlic to the plain Greek yogurt and a little bit of kosher salt, some fresh dill, and some fresh mint.
Wow,
and
that's an interesting combo.
A little bit of lemon, like 2 teaspoons, about a half of a lemon. So give this a stir. And this, oh, it smells delicious. So this goes right on top of that hot beef burger, and this cold tzatziki sauce with all those fresh herbs in there and that lemon juice and garlic is just, it's just a flavor explosion. It's so good.
That looks spectacular.
Right. And then you can top it with cucumbers, red onions, some tomato. Those typical gyro toppings can go right on top of your burger.
All right, what's next?
Then I have a beef and kimchi burger. So I'm using Korean kimchi, so pickled vegetables, pickled cabbage, and I put a little bit in the beef burger with a little salt and pepper, grilled those, and then I also did some on the side, some kimchi and just some yellow onion, a little bit of honey, and a little bit of garlic. And then I sauteed this. This pan is oven safe or grill safe. I sauteed it right on the grill in my pan alongside the burger. I'm going to put this on top. So I got a little kimchi in the burger and then on top of the burger. And then it has a recipe for quick pickled cucumbers. So I got 1 English cucumber and I pickled them in a little rice vinegar and some toasted sesame seeds. That's it. 20 minutes. I mean, I did these a couple days ago, so they're going to be delicious. So put these on top. And then you can top with some gochujang, some little Korean spicy chili sauce. If you like. Yeah, a little bit, yeah. So I probably won't put that on. We can do that as needed here today when we're munching for our supper. But yeah, look at that. So that's our beef and kimchi burger. And then our Greek burger with homemade tzatziki sauce. Beeftips.com, check it out. All of the recipes are there. If you click on As Seen on TV, you'll find other super perfect beef burgers for 4th of July.
Oh.
Try something a little different than just a regular cheeseburger.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it looks delicious.
Can't wait to try them. Ange, thank you.
You're welcome.
There it is, beeftips.com, or you can go on the Facebook Wisconsin Beef Council. Well, having live green plants is actually good for your health, and getting them home is easier than ever.
Consumer Reports will show us how easy it is to order green plants online. That's when Live at 4 continues. We'll be right back.
Why hide your skin if Dupixent has your moderate to severe eczema or atopic dermatitis under control?
Hide our skin, not us.
Because Dupixent targets a root cause of eczema, it helps heal your skin from within, keeping you one step ahead of it. And for kids ages 6 and up, that means clearer skin and noticeably less itch.
Hide my skin? Not me.
By helping to control eczema with Dupixent, you can change how their skin looks and feels. And that's the kind of change you notice.
Hide my skin? Not me.
Don't use if you're allergic to Dupixent. Serious allergic reactions can occur, including anaphylaxis, which is severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems, such as eye pain or vision changes, or a parasitic infection. If you take asthma medicines, don't change or stop them without talking to your doctor. When you help heal your skin from within, you can show more with less eczema. Talk to your child's eczema specialist about Dupixent, a breakthrough eczema treatment.
Here at TSR, we turn old, cracked garage floors like this into beautiful, tough floors like this in just one day. Hi, I'm Joey with TSR Concrete Coatings, and we design high-quality, beautiful floors that can stand up to the toughest of applications. Our coatings are easily able to withstand heavy traffic, drop tools, and they're ridiculously easy to clean. We are dedicated to superior customer service, which doesn't just stop after the installation. We also provide you with an exclusive warranty on all of our floor coatings that gives you the peace of mind knowing that your stunning new floor is protected for life. Visit the website or call the number below for your new floor today.
Some days, you just don't have it. Not my uncle, though. He's taking Trulicity for his type 2 diabetes, and now he's really on his game.
Once weekly Trulicity lowers your A1C by helping your body release the insulin it's already making. Most people reached an A1C under 7%. Plus, Trulicity can lower your risk of cardiovascular events. It can also help you lose up to 10 pounds. Trulicity is for type 2 diabetes. It isn't for people with type 1 diabetes. It's not approved for use in children. Don't take Trulicity if you're allergic to it. You or your family have medullary thyroid cancer or have multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Stop Trulicity and call your doctor right away if you have an allergic reaction, a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, changes in vision, or diabetic retinopathy. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis. Taking Trulicity with sulfonylurea or insulin raises low blood sugar risk. Side effects include nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea, which can lead to dehydration and may worsen kidney problems. Show your world what's truly inside. Ask your doctor about once weekly Trulicity.
Take a look at this. It's a head turner. Tourists along the northern coast of Egypt have been doing double takes after the launch of the first locally manufactured car-shaped vehicles that can drive over water. Manufactured by 3 friends, they've produced 12 of them so far with a long list of back orders. Each vehicle takes 3 weeks to produce and are priced between $19,000 and $45,000. The group plans to develop a new amphibious model that'll operate on water and on land. I think this is just a car body over a boat, right?
Over a boat, yes, I think.
Love it. Can you see that tooling around Lake Monona?
Right?
but they're actually going to produce one that can go on land.
That would be cool.
And water.
That would be very cool.
Very cool. Well, with German media outlets excitedly predicting the national team's progress in the Euro 2020 soccer tournament after an inspiring win against Portugal, the home team's elephant, Oracle, is less sure. Yashoda, the Hamburg elephant, predicted a draw against Hungary in the last game of the group. The elephant pulled both flags from the basket.
That's safe.
So far, she's been right. We'll see, says her keeper. He also says she is very brave to predict a draw.
Yeah.
They take their football over there very
seriously.
And this tournament was supposed to be held last year. That's the Euro 2020, but they had to postpone it.
Everything being bumped back. It's been a busy summer so far, and it's just going to keep being busy for all these other things building in. Today, of course, we were able to enjoy some really nice weather. If you're out and about busy, the next few days, the weather will get just a little more busy with some shower chances building back in. We'll look at your full forecast right after the break.
To be a thriver with metastatic breast cancer means asking for what we want and need. And we need more time. So we want Kisqali. Living longer is possible and proven with Kisqali when taken with a non-steroidal aromatase inhibitor in premenopausal women with HR-positive, HER2-negative metastatic breast cancer. Kisqali is a pill that's significantly more effective at delaying disease progression versus a non-steroidal aromatase inhibitor alone. Kisqali can cause lung problems or an abnormal heartbeat, which can lead to death. It can cause serious skin reactions, liver problems, and low white blood cell counts that may result in severe infections. Tell your doctor right away if you have new or worsening symptoms, including breathing problems, cough, chest pain, a change in your heartbeat, dizziness, yellowing of the skin or eyes, dark urine, tiredness, loss of appetite, abdomen pain, bleeding, bruising, fever, chills, or other symptoms of an infection, a severe or worsening rash, are or plan to become pregnant, or breastfeeding. Avoid grapefruit during treatment. Kisqali is not approved for use with tamoxifen. Ask your doctor about living longer with Kisqali.
What does it mean to fight for what's right? To us, it means helping accident victims get their lives back to normal again. Habish, and Rotier, we fight for what's right.
No more Freon for your AC. Oh no, the homeowner's called Action Man and his action team.
Call on Action Plumbing, Heating, and Electric at iwantactionnow.com.
If you have risk factors like heart disease, diabetes, and raised triglycerides, Vasipa can give you something to celebrate. Vasipa, when added to your statin, is clinically proven to provide 25% lower risk from heart attack and stroke. Vasipa is clearly different. First and only FDA approved. Celebrate less risk, even for those with family history. Don't take Vasipa if you are or become allergic to icosapent ethyl or any inactive ingredient in Vasipa. Serious side effects may occur, like heart rhythm problems and bleeding. Heart rhythm problems may occur in more people with persistent cardiovascular risk or who have had them in the past. Tell your doctor if you experience an irregular heartbeat or other heart rhythm problems. Possible side effects include muscle and joint pain. Celebrate less risk. Added cardio protection. Talk to your doctor about added protection with Vasipa.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Quite a nice afternoon and a really pleasant evening actually right now as we look over Platteville with a lot of sunshine coming through and really comfortable temperatures for us throughout southern Wisconsin. For tonight, we are expecting just a chance for showers, and for the next few days, a few more chances for rain, but also a little bit of a jump up in our temperatures. Close to 80 for tomorrow, and that's where we'll stay, really, as we look ahead to the end of the week and even into the weekend. Temperatures hovering pretty close to 80 degrees for afternoon highs. Our storm chances really building in for us. Our next opportunity for some stronger thunderstorms, that is, building in for late in the day on Thursday. And we'll have some rain also just tagging along for the weekend. A few more opportunities for some rounds of rain, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Things a little behind schedule with our rain for this time of year. We should be eating away at that deficit a little more with some shower chances, but it looks like over the end of the week and into the weekend we'll pick up a little more rain. Right now our Doppler track is fairly quiet in southern Wisconsin. Overnight we will have the chance for maybe an isolated shower or thunderstorm, especially for areas south of Madison. The heavier rainfall likely into northern Illinois, but that chance lingers into early Wednesday, and then Wednesday afternoons holding on to that chance for maybe an isolated shower or thunderstorm. The better opportunity for strong thunderstorms comes through on Thursday. Thursday, we're expecting our breeze coming in from the south-southwest, that warmer air fueling the chance for some showers and thunderstorms to develop in the afternoon, but this line will start to build in the late evening and come through overnight, bringing the potential for very heavy rainfall, high winds, and certainly not ruling out an isolated hail concern for us into Friday morning. Right now, there's a slight risk for severe weather along the western edge of the state from La Crosse down through Grant County. That's the best potential to see those stronger to severe thunderstorms pop up when the storms are coming through during the heat of the day, but still a marginal risk for the rest of southern Wisconsin, and something that we're going to continue to keep an eye on as we look through the next few days as this line continues to develop and build in. So our alert day in the forecast for Thursday and Thursday night, due to the threat for strong to severe thunderstorms, that rain potential could bring heavy rain at times, and again just helping us eat away at our drought status as we're starting to see an extreme drought creep into the southeast corner of the state. In general, trending below average over the next 6 to 10 days for our precipitation. Not really one way or another with our cool trend. That cool spell's just sinking a little further south for us. We'll hold on to the 80s as we look ahead to next week and creep into the start of July. Tomorrow, variably cloudy skies with the chance for showers and thunderstorms. Temperature-wise, we will be again close to 80 degrees for afternoon highs for Wednesday. So we get to enjoy at least another day with fairly seasonable temperatures in the 70s before it gets really warm again. Shower chances and thunderstorm chances expected to build in as we look ahead to Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and even into the start of next week. We could see a few isolated showers. Sorry, my graphics have frozen. It will not advance to the 10 days, so all you get is tomorrow.
That's enough.
That's it.
That's all we can ask for.
It is a one-day forecast guarantee. I tried to move it along, but we'll get that later.
We need the rain.
Yeah, we do need the rain.
No severe weather, but we'll take.
We have that chance right now on Thursday we're watching, but the rain certainly is the good news with those storms.
All right, Dana, thank you.
Thanks, Dana.
A little green goes a long way. At least that's what scientists say about the power of plants and your mental health. Spending just 20 to 30 minutes a day in a green space is all you need to reap the mood-boosting benefits plants can provide.
And now it's easier than ever to shop online and have your plants delivered right to your doorstep. Consumer Reports just checked out a few online plant retailers to help you pick the right one for your green space, and Leah Linscheid tells you what to look out for.
I think it was just a combination of the pandemic and then wanting to fill my new house with, I guess, things that are pretty.
That right there is Jody Pipcom describing her budding interest in houseplants.
I like to see the plants and I like to see the condition and choose the one that I think is the healthiest. So I've been a little nervous about ordering online.
Plants in their prime, potted and ready to go.
Consumer Reports checked out several online retailers happy to ship you your daily dose of green, from major retailers like Home Depot and Amazon to curated collections from the Sill and Bloomscape, plus flower delivery services, Books, and Urban Stems.
So what we're really looking for here is what you're getting and if it's worth what you're paying for.
Bloomscape and the Sills plants include care tip pamphlets and online customer help, and both offer trendy pots in different styles and colors for you to grow your plant in. This ZZ in a 6-inch pot from the Sill costs about $63, and that's before tax and shipping costs. The same plant from Amazon costs about $30 to $50, and depending on the seller, that might even include shipping. If you want to give the gift of greenery, Books and Urban Stems offer guaranteed delivery dates and often next-day delivery. But again, it will cost you, and the selection is limited. This CZ plant from Urban Stems costs about $80.
If you're looking for a more affordable option, consider swapping plants with friends or even join a Buy Nothing group on Facebook.
For News 3 Now, this is Leah Linscheid.
Thank you, Leah. Consumer Report says if you're planning on purchasing online, try to pick plants, well, obviously, that can survive the journey.
Look for ones with thick structural leaves that are less susceptible to breakage in transit. It's a lot of money for a plant.
A little pricey, but worth it.
We can go to Home Depot. All right, up next at 4, Jeannie Mose tells us the story of the HBO intern and the internet's reaction to the gaffe.
And then coming up next hour at 5, everybody knows that housing prices are going through the roof. Our Jamie Perez will tell us why. That's coming up tonight at 5.
You know your gutters are full of gunk, and you know you need to deal with it eventually. With LeafGuard, you can give up cleaning your gutters forever. Hi, I'm Andrew Larson, owner of Larson Home Services. My team would love to show you how LeafGuard's patented design channels rainwater into your gutters while leaves, seeds, and other debris just roll off, leaving them clog-free, guaranteed.
We looked at several different types of gutters, and we knew that we had problems with leaves. We have lots of trees around our house, and I'm the one who goes and cleans out the gutters, and I wanted to eliminate that hassle in the fall of cleaning the gutters, and LeafGuard has done a wonderful job.
Love to hear that. Right now, your LeafGuard brand gutter system comes with some great money-saving extras. Order now and save 75% on installation labor, get free financing for a year, and a $100 Visa gift card. Call to set up your free estimate today.
This is Connie Ryan of Ryan Funeral Homes. While things have changed, it's still necessary for families to stay connected. And when it comes to the loss of a loved one, it's important to process and grieve and honor your loved one in a way that keeps everyone safe. We're doing this through intimate services and private virtual streaming so your family can be part of the service no matter where they are. Ryan Funeral Homes are here with your safety in mind and compassionate care in your time of need.
Erectile dysfunction for men of all ages has become much more common. In fact, most men don't realize that 90% of erectile dysfunction is a direct result of broken down old blood vessels. This causes a lack of blood flow that is critical when achieving an erection. With our state-of-the-art technology, we're able to stimulate new stem cell growth right in our office with no pills, no needles, no surgery, and no pain.
To book your consultation and get back to natural functionability, call Peak Performance for Men today.
It used to be that when you were healthy, you didn't have to think about healthcare.
You didn't care which doctors invented which treatment.
But now, things are different.
Now when you or someone close to you is sick, that's all you care about.
A doctor with answers. A medical team you can trust.
That treats you like you're important.
UW Health. Remarkable medicine. Remarkable care.
Tonight at 5, local governments could be penalized for defunding the police, and lawmakers are eyeing Madison and Milwaukee for the biggest impact.
Temperatures will be back closer to normal beginning tonight. There's a chance of showers and thunderstorms tonight and tomorrow, with better chances Thursday and Friday. My forecast at 5.
And ahead at 6, housing prices in Dane County continue to rise. The challenges that's causing for first-time home buyers and how they are affording that price spike. That's tonight. News 3 now at 6. Well, a small blooper by an HBO Max intern has inspired a show of support from former interns who couldn't resist confessing the embarrassing mistakes they made.
And even the most famous former intern of all time joined in. CNN's Jeannie Mose reports.
When this empty test email got sent out to subscribers at HBO Max, CNN's corporate cousin, HBO apologized, saying, yes, it was the intern. No, really, and we're helping them through it. But it wasn't the oops intern email that had folks laughing. It was the Dear Intern responses, including one from the most famous former intern of them all.
I put it behind me.
You have put it behind
I have put it behind me.
From Monica Lewinsky to someone who claimed, I once globally took down Spotify, everyone tried to give the HBO Max newbie a viral hug by suggesting, Dear Intern, it could have been worse. Calling this false alarm.
Ballistic missile threat inbound to Hawaii. Seek immediate shelter. This is not a drill.
Others sheltered the Dear Intern by admitting, I once tweeted the word impotent instead of impetus from the White House Twitter account. Confessed someone else, at least you didn't spin a studio camera 360 degrees while on live TV. Didn't get fired, and I've made my way to weekend anchor. And then there was this tweet, Dear Intern, at Nike, I once received an email asking for wear testers for a new sports bra.
Put it on and forget about it.
And I accidentally replied all to hundreds of my colleagues with my bra size. At least one corporate account relished the topic.
It was the Wienermobile, and I wanted one.
Tweeted Oscar Mayer, one time we forgot where we parked the Wienermobile, so we got your back. Monica Lewinsky commiserated, Dear Intern, it gets better. P.S. Don't wear a beret for a while, okay? But don't blundering interns everywhere deserve a tip of the hat? Jeannie Mose, CNN, New York.
Blame the intern.
Intern love. That is great.
When we come back, for the first time since the pandemic began, UW's Dr. Jeff Potoff is joining us in studio.
Can't wait to see him. We'll find out how concerned scientists are about the Delta COVID variant now sweeping the country and find out who's at risk. That's when Live at 4 continues.
They say when you come from a small town like us, you do things your own way. That's why US Cellular doesn't have any hidden requirements. So you can get the latest phone with no activation fees, required phone trade-ins, or anything like that. That's all there is to it. Get a Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. The nationwide network built from your town up. US Cellular.
Here at TSR, we turn old, cracked garage floors like this into beautiful, tough floors like this in just one day. Hi, I'm Joey with TSR Concrete Coatings, and we design high-quality, beautiful floors that can stand up to the toughest of applications. Our coatings are easily able to withstand heavy traffic, drop tools, and they're ridiculously easy to clean. We are dedicated to superior customer service, which doesn't just stop after the installation. We also provide you with an exclusive warranty on all of our floor coatings that gives you the peace of mind knowing that your stunning new floor is protected for life. Visit the website or call the number below for your new floor today.
You've been taking mental health meds and your mind is finally in a better place. Except now, you have uncontrollable body movements called tardive dyskinesia, TD. And it can seem like that's all people see. Some meds for mental health can cause abnormal dopamine signaling in the brain. While how it works is not fully understood, Ingrezza is thought to reduce that signaling.
Ingrezza is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with TD movements in the face and body. People taking Ingrezza can stay on their current dose of most mental health meds. Don't take Ingrezza if you're allergic to any of its ingredients. Ingrezza may cause serious side effects, including sleepiness. Don't drive, operate heavy machinery, or do other dangerous activities until you know how Ingrezza affects you. Other serious side effects include potential heart rhythm problems and abnormal movements.
Shift the focus more on you. Ask your doctor about Ingrezza. It's simple. One pill, once daily. #1 prescribed for TD. Learn how you could pay as little as $0 at Ingrezza.com.
The light at the end of the tunnel isn't shining so brightly for everyone. Families continue to fight for survival. Some jobs are gone forever. Bills pile up. But please know, you have not been forgotten. Your local Wisconsin energy and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home and your heat and power on. Apply now for a hand up.
Right now, we're seeing some bigger delays along the Beltline overall throughout Dane County, though pretty good. Up into Sauk County, no delays around Baraboo, Prairie du Sac, the construction spots, but otherwise, traffic seems to be going along fairly smoothly for 12. The slowdown spots near parts of John Nolan, closer to the Fish Hatchery Road exit, also seeing speeds reduce east and westbound. The interstate through Rock County and downtown Janesville right now looks pretty smooth for us from this evening. From Janesville to the Beltline, closer to 26 minutes right now, 16 minutes to get from Sauk City to Middleton, and some Prairie to downtown, a quick 9-minute drive this evening. That's a quick look at traffic.
All right, Dana, thank you. With only 45% of Americans fully vaccinated, health experts continue to be worried about the spread of a highly contagious Delta variant.
It is 60% more contagious than the Alpha variant, which was discovered in the UK.
UWL's Chief Quality Officer, Dr. Jeff Potoff, joining us in the studio. You have legs.
I do.
It's good to see you.
You bet. Good to be here, guys.
It's been a long journey since we started this journey. Where are we at right now?
You know, for those who are vaccinated, we're in a really good spot. So for vaccinated people, life really is getting back to normal, except for a few exceptions. So that feels good. I think, you know, early on we were worried about whether vaccination would get us back to normal or if we'd have to worry about transmitting to other people. It's good. You can go about your normal life if you're vaccinated.
Well, what about this Delta variant, though? We don't want to blow it out of proportion or concern people unnecessarily, but it is raising concern. How concerned are you about it?
Yeah, you know, I am concerned about the Delta variant for unvaccinated people. And the reason being, what you just said, it's much more contagious. You're more likely to get it if you come in contact with it. And it looks like it causes more severe disease, maybe even twice as likely to get you in the hospital as normal coronavirus. So that's a worrisome thing for those communities that have low vaccination rates or states with low vaccination rates. It may create hotspots of people who end up getting sick with this new variant.
But for emphasis, if you're fully vaccinated, you're okay.
Yeah, so you know, whether you got Moderna, Pfizer, or Johnson & Johnson, if you're fully vaccinated, you can hit the snooze button on the Delta variant. You're going to be okay. You're going to be protected. It really is an issue with those folks who are unvaccinated.
The Johnson & Johnson vaccine also protects you against the Delta variant. We got a question about that from one of our viewers. She wanted me to ask you this the next time you were on. She said she has blood cancer and immunosuppressive treatment. So does that mean she is not protected even though she is double vaccinated?
Yeah, so it doesn't necessarily mean that she's not protected, but people who have immunocompromised conditions, whether it's transplant patients, patients with cancer therapies, their immune systems don't always mount as robust a response. So those folks, that specific population, need to be a little bit careful because those numbers we've talked about, 90-some+% protected, likely doesn't apply to them. There's probably some protection there, but maybe not enough where they'd want to throw away their mask or avoid distancing.
It's unlikely we'll hit herd immunity, I would think, at this point.
Yep.
What does that mean? What does that show us?
Yeah, so the benefit of herd immunity, when you get those high numbers, 70%, 75%, it means that everyone's protected. So even if you are a cancer patient or a transplant patient or you just didn't get vaccinated, there's so much difficulty with that virus transmitting that everyone is afforded that benefit. When you're under that number, you still see benefit. You see less cases, but COVID-19 will still be around. There'll still be people getting that disease and enough people there that can continue to perpetuate its spread. So higher numbers are better. Hitting that 70-75% is the best.
Are we seeing the Delta variant in Wisconsin?
We do have Delta variant in Wisconsin. I think we'll continue to see more of it. We are also seeing it at maybe a little bit higher frequency in the Midwest. So something that we have to pay attention to as we go through summer and into fall is what % of our cases are Delta variant and what's that doing to some of these counties that are really not very highly vaccinated.
I mean, could this potentially cause another wave of COVID in the fall?
I think a wave, but not like the wave we had last fall, just because when we look at those folks who are most susceptible, the 65+, they're vaccinated at a very high rate. So it's unlikely that we'll see this big rush on hospitals with patients that need to be on ventilators and things like that. We might see little spikes in the hospital, but hopefully it should be something that we can manage within like our current hospital footprints.
And the flu season's coming up again. It was pretty much non-existent because we were all masked up. You see that as a problem as we start to go indoors in the fall?
Yeah, you know, I think as we get rid of the masks and we stop distancing, which is great, you will see the return of these other respiratory viruses, whether picking up a summer cold, which is certainly possible now, or a more robust flu season this fall. That's a possibility. I think it'll beg the question of, do some of us decide to wear a mask and to distance during those periods of time just so that we don't have to be sick for a week?
There'll probably be a flu shot in the fall again as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Are we learning anything more now about the long haulers, now that we have some time under our belt with this?
Yeah, you know, we're learning more. So with viruses, we've always had a subset of people who've had these persistent symptoms, post-viral syndromes, what we call it. With COVID-19, it just seems to be happening a lot more often. And I think as we go forward, we're learning, you know, what are those symptoms? What are some treatments? Although I would say, you know, we don't have a pill or therapy that fixes it yet. We are learning more. And if you are having long-haul COVID symptoms, it's a good idea to contact your primary care doctor who can help coordinate that care within some of our complex medical systems to get you the care that you need.
Doctor, good to see you in person.
It's so great to have you back.
Get vaccinated if you're not.
Yeah, absolutely. That is the trick.
All right, we'll be right back with the final check your forecast.
At Harker Heating and Cooling, you can save a whole bunch of money when you buy an air conditioner. You know what's even better? Saving even more money when you purchase an air conditioner and a furnace at the same time.
Harker Heating and Cooling.
Some days, you just don't have it. Not my uncle, though. He's taking Trulicity for his type 2 diabetes. And now, he's really on his game.
Once weekly Trulicity lowers your A1C by helping your body release the insulin it's already making. Most people reached an A1C under 7%. Plus, Trulicity can lower your risk of cardiovascular events. It can also help you lose up to 10 pounds. Trulicity is for type 2 diabetes. It isn't for people with type 1 diabetes. It's not approved for use in children. Don't take Trulicity if you're allergic to it. You or your family have medullary thyroid cancer or have multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Stop Trulicity and call your doctor right away if you have an allergic reaction, a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, changes in vision, or diabetic retinopathy. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis. Taking Trulicity with sulfonylurea or insulin raises low blood sugar risk. Side effects include nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea, which can lead to dehydration and may worsen kidney problems. Show your world what's truly inside. Ask your doctor about once weekly Trulicity.
Taco night is heartburn you can plan for, but surprise pizza means heartburn you didn't expect. New Zantac 360 Degrees contains the #1 doctor-recommended medicine approved to both prevent and relieve heartburn and works in as little as 15 minutes. New Zantac 360.
At Harker Heating and Cooling, you can save a whole bunch of money when you buy an air conditioner. You know what's even better? Saving even more money when you purchase an air conditioner and a furnace at the same time.
Harker Heating and Cooling.
Wednesday
Wednesday morning, we are tempting your taste buds by making tacos and margaritas in the 608.
And we'll get you caught up on all of the big news from overnight to help you prepare for your day. Join us between 4:30 and 7 for News 3 Now this morning.
When it comes to weather, only one thing really matters: accuracy.
Only one station can be the best.
News 3 Now. First Warn Weather has the most accurate forecast, according to Weather Rate.
Count on First Warn Weather for your most accurate forecast.
Here is a look at our 10-day. Yes, things popping up for us. So we have the chance for showers and thunderstorms for tomorrow, overnight and for tomorrow. An alert day in the forecast for Thursday. Due to the potential for severe weather with some of those thunderstorms slicing through and packing a little more of a punch. That chance for showers and thunderstorms will continue into the weekend. Notice temperatures staying pretty steady, close to 80 for afternoon highs through Saturday and Sunday. A drier trend for the start of next week.
All right, summer returns. Thank you, Dana.
Thanks, Dana.
On the next Live at 4, we'll preview the annual Coaches for Cancer fundraiser, which is virtual this year.
And Lisa Briggs from the Bruce Company will be here to answer your plant and garden questions live. That's coming up tomorrow on Live at 4.
Can be that.
Do you suffer from chronic or severe back or neck pain? Did you know that there's now a treatment method available right here at Midwest Spine and Nerve Center that offers hope of avoiding spinal surgery for those suffering with bulging, herniated, or degenerative discs? Our therapies help reduce pain related to these conditions and have a high success rate in helping people just like you avoid back or neck surgery.
I've experienced low back pain for over 15 years. I had back surgery when I was 26 and had difficulties recovering. The doctors at Midwest Spine and Nerve Center have given me a new lease on life. I am now able to enjoy an active, pain-free lifestyle.
Call Midwest Spine and Nerve Center now to schedule a no-obligation consultation to see if our progressive pain-relieving therapies are right for you.
The time is right to do something nice for your home. Why not replace your gutters with LeafGuard, the only gutter system that has earned the Good Housekeeping seal of approval? Hi, I'm Andrew Larson, owner of Larson Home Services. LeafGuard's patented one-piece seamless design keeps leaves and debris out, which means no more clogs, guaranteed. LeafGuard carries a lifetime warranty, so your home's foundation will be protected forever, and our customers couldn't be happier.
They're the best. I don't have to worry about the gutters getting clogged up with the seeds, the branches, the dirt, the roof sheddings, and it's just one less worry for me.
And right now, save big on your new LeafGuard brand gutter system and get some incredible extras. Order now and save 75% on installation labor, get free financing for a year, and a $100 Visa gift card. Call to set up your free estimate today.
Dad, I got a job. I'm moving out.
Dream sequence ending in 3, 2,
Keep packing.
1.
Angie's List is now Angie, and it's easier than ever to get your projects done right. With Angie, you can connect with top pros and see ratings and reviews. And when you book and pay through Angie, you're covered by our happiness guarantee. Check out Angie.com today. Angie, and done.
In today's Final Touch, it's a case of mistaken delivery identity.
The homeowner is turning an error into a good deed. A woman in New York was forced to defuse her own bizarre situation after over 150 Amazon packages were delivered to her doorstep by mistake. Julian Cannon contacted Amazon about the boxes, which contained mask brackets, similar to ones seen here, but instead she's giving them back. We don't see them there, but she's giving back to the community, partnering with a local hospital to turn the boxes of brackets into DIW mask kits for kids. Amazon even agreed to donate the rest of the supplies to All Unfolded just in time for Amazon's annual Prime Day, which Cannon referenced in a quirky comment to Facebook.